Hello, good evening, vanakkam, bonjour, hola, all my warriors. Welcome to the last session of Vectors with me, Shreyas, your master teacher for physics at Vedantu going live. Hello, Taiki, hello, Suchi, hi, Balaji, Karthik, Vikavira, Dama. Welcome aboard, everyone out here to this very special channel, which is JEE Enthuse, which is an exclusive English medium channel for all the students who are preparing for competitive exams like JEE and any other engineering entrance exam like BITSAT and then the CETs and you name it. And I'm Shreyas. I have been teaching for a very long time. Some of you might be familiar with me, but for all those new students out there, welcome aboard. Do not forget to first of all smash the like button to show your love for this channel and to show your support and pledge your support for all of us, because we conduct live classes out here and all the previous classes are also available in the past videos for all of you, and we have started the series for 11th, 12th and the 12th passing out students as well. And we have been maintaining a lot of lectures, maintaining things like mock tests, we have been conducting drills, we have been conducting mentees and so many other things. Nice to see all of you out here. And guys, in case you have not yet subscribed to our channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button out there so that you do not miss any of our classes. And by the way, I have been training for a very long time now, and I really hope that I bring in the change in all of you out here. And nice to see all the hearts and all the love out there. Thank you, Ankit, so much for all the hearts that you always bring in. Hello, Ishani. Hi, Harisudan. Hello, Amu. Hello, Shriyanshi. Hello, Riyaz. Hello, Jay. Hello, Fat Zombie. Oh my God, it doesn't matter, Fat Zombie. It's okay. Okay. Yep. I'll show you the comments of the homework too. And by the way, this is the lecture plan for this week. Oh, by the way, do you see one extra class out here? Yep. That's for the 2021 students. And what is it? What's going to happen after the cancellation? What is the expected dates for JEE Advanced? What should be the strategy? What are the rumors saying which you should ignore? What is it that you should actually do? And the next session is for 12th standard students, advanced questions on current electricity, advanced questions for you guys. That's very important on Friday 7:30, and a special session coming up for you guys on Saturday as well. So check that out. And let me also show you all the comments out there on our channel from the previous video. I know many of you wait for it very eagerly out there. Nice to know that, guys. Okay, let's go and check out our previous videos. Where is our previous videos? There we go. Yep, vector subtraction.
Digit is a general insurance company.
And we have Kohli like always. Okay, oops. Now, where did we go? Okay.
है ना? Hypothalamus.
Which lecture?
Students, आप ये जानते हैं मैंने.
Okay, guys, 1 second. I think I just misclicked. We are just going to some random lectures. Oops. Where did we go? Yeah, vector subtraction.
Hey guys, I hope you will.
And there we go. Let's have a look at the comments. There we go. Ashkar, and then we have Selva Kumar, then we have Aishwarya Gandhi, we have Nidhi, Vikavira, Artscraft, Ojasvi, Karthik, Shezan, Shubhanshni, Renu, who just wrote a very nice comment for all of us. Thank you so much. And many of you are not just posting the homework, you're also writing some nice beautiful lines for all of us. Guys, it means a lot when you write all these things. Trust me, it makes my day. That's it. I'm the happiest person when I read your comments. Thank you, Anjana, Know It, and Akriti, and Abhi, Aditya, Karthik, Risky, Ankit, Karthik, and so many others. Thank you guys very much for posting up all the answers, and maintain this discipline so that you can keep a check on yourself by posting all the answers out there after every session. Nice to know all of you are very excited for the next session. Narsimulu, for droppers also, in fact, you can watch the same series which a 12th standards passing out student is watching, like the Zero to Hero, mock test, sure shot, and other PYQ series. Okay, so remember one thing, guys, there is a very important thing which Vedantu has done this year. And you see all these results, like from every institute, so many students did this, so many students did that, and all that. Now obviously Vedantu students have done really better if you compare all the online classes, and even on absolute terms these are very good numbers. like more than 600 students, near about 700 students have got more than 90 percentile. Many of our students have got 100 percentile in in the subject wise scoring, and almost half the students are already qualified for JEE Advanced. All this is because of our the dedicated effort by all our teams, be it the content, be it the doubt solving team, be it the master teachers, be it even the class teachers who assist us. Everyone has put in their heart and heart and soul out there. That's why we are able to produce these results. But we have taken this one step further. Like you can see, there is a link for VIP, Vedantu Improvement Promise. You know what is this? Here we guarantee you your improvement in the scores, which no other institute, be it offline or online, has ever done that. So once you are associated with us through the pro subscription, then the most important thing is you get something called as a VIP, which is Vedantu Improvement Promise. We gauge where you are and we tell you, hey, you know what, you're going to be here, and if you do not reach there, then all your fees are back, no questions asked. So know more about this by clicking on the link which is there in the description box below, which is Vedantu Improvement Promise, and you can get that promise from all of us only when you are into one of these subscriptions, either Lite, Classic or Plus. Please keep in mind, you can also try even the 1 month subscription if you are not okay, or if you want to just try it out for 1 month. It's fair. You can just try it out for 1 month. You don't like it, it's okay. It's okay, don't take it. If you love it, please continue ahead and we guarantee you the results. Well, yes, Talapati, current electricity is over. Yep. Yes, your Thalaiva, your boss and your captain is back. Yep. 100 percentile means better than yourself. Yep. Well, 100 percentile means the person who has scored the topmost marks. That's a percentile, not a percentage. Yep, super excited. Now, see guys, we have seen vector addition. We have seen vector subtraction. Correct? We have seen that subtraction is nothing but addition. Now, you might be wondering, how about multiplying two vectors? And let's see that. In fact, when you multiply two vectors, the outcome, the result can be one of the two. Yes, it's not so simple. It depends on which quantity is multiplied by which quantity to get which quantity. I'll repeat. When you take a vector and multiply it with a vector, the outcome depends on which physical quantity are we talking about. Like for example, work. Work is force into displacement. Work is force into displacement. Force is a vector, displacement is a vector, but work is a scalar. Displacement is a vector, force is a vector, their output, work, is a scalar. But there are certain quantities in physics which you'll learn later, you have not yet learned it. When you multiply them, you will get a vector. That means it depends from case to case basis where and how you want to multiply. There are rules given by maths. You are going to see that. You will apply the rules depending on where and when and how are you using it. If you are using it for calculation of work, which is scalar, the outcomes or the properties, the rules are different. If the outcome is a vector, the rules are different. And that's what we are going to study today. First is called as the cross product. Yes, it's called as the cross product, which is vector into vector gives you vector. Or sometimes it is also called as the vector product. Yep, it's also called as a vector product. So, Dama, don't spam out here. Nobody will answer you if you spam. Please remember that. Abhi, I'm not here to prove anything, and just because you type it does not mean I have to prove something or I don't have to prove something. Just concentrate on the class. Okay. Now, this is one type. Second type is called as the dot product. You will see this symbol. In your school level, all right, till your school level, this symbol and this symbol, the dot and the cross, meant the same thing. 2 multiplied by 3, 2 into 3 or 2.3, all right, or A dot B is just simple multiplication. But in vectors, it's different. When you use a cross, it means their outcome is a vector. When you use a dot, then the outcome is the scalar. That's why it is called as a dot product or a scalar product. This is called as a cross product or a vector product. Everybody clear till this point? No, v into v is not v square. No, this is not the same as your scalar multiplication. This is vector multiplication. So the outcome is a vector. Remember that. So if I put, for example, a cross over here, and if I put a bar and b bar, the outcome over here should be a vector. Yes, it should be some vector. And over here, if I write a bar dot b bar, the outcome should be a scalar quantity. Understand? Here it's a vector, here it should be a scalar number. You can see this is a vector quantity, and this is not there with a bar, so hence it's a scalar quantity. Remember these sign conventions. Everybody clear about this? Yep. Yes, in the dot it looks like the decimal, but it's not below, it's on the top, it's somewhere in the middle. So it's not v dot v like this. Okay, it's not like that. It's v somewhere over here and v like that. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, remember one thing. Vector multiplication is defined, but division of vectors is banned. It's illegal. It's not defined. You will not find a quantity which is something divided by something where both numerator and denominator are vectors. It's not allowed. You cannot use the same rules that you have learnt in maths, where you just shift one quantity below in the denominator. That's not allowed for vectors. Scalars, yes, you can do that. Vectors, you cannot do that. It's banned. It's illegal. Keep this in mind. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, only these three things are allowed. So now let's start with scalar product, because that's easy one to understand. Yep, let's see how it is. Yes, Akriti, here is a simple example of scalar product. What is work? Work is force into displacement. You would have learned that. Answer this simple question. Is force and displacement both vectors? Is force and displacement both vectors? Yes or no? Think about it. And what is work? Is work a scalar quantity? Yes. So do you see product of two vectors can be a scalar? So guys, understand this. Just like work, which is a scalar, is the product of two vectors, there will be some quantity which is a vector, which is a multiplication of two vectors. That's why we have separate set of rules when the output is a scalar and when the output is a vector. We are right now studying those rules. We are not studying those physical quantities. When will you learn those physical quantities? As and when it comes in our syllabus. Work will come in a separate chapter, torque will come in a separate chapter, power will come in a separate chapter. All these rules will be used later on. Keep this in mind. Is that now clear? Yeah. So, Chandu, you can do one thing. Please post all your doubts and comments. After the video ends, I'll help you out. Okay? Just put it up in the comment section below after the video. I reply to all the comments like you would have seen. Now, first thing, scalar product. Now, in scalar product, how do we define it exactly? How do we exactly define it? So if you have two vectors, a vector and b vector, making some angle, the way we write it is a vector dot b vector. Their output is a scalar. Remember that. What is that scalar number? That scalar number is going to be magnitude of a into magnitude of b into cos theta. As simple as that. When I say a and b, these are both magnitudes only. This is also magnitude, this is also magnitude only. So a into b, understand, a dot b is magnitude, length of a into length of b into cosine of theta. That's how it has been defined. Keep it in that. Yeah, keep it in your mind. Why is it a scalar? No, Suchi, I never said. See, I said that, depending on the physical quantity, you have defined those rules. Understand? So the multiplication of two vectors can be a vector, can be a scalar. Understand that. Depends on where you are using it. You don't have to think, sir, how will I understand whether the answer will be scalar or vector? Guys, you will know, right, whether you are calculating work or whether you are calculating a vector. So accordingly, you will understand that. So don't get confused over there. Okay? Yes. Okay. Now, having said this, think, what if both the vectors are parallel? What if both the vectors are parallel? What is the angle between them? Angle between them is 0. So, what will be a vector dot b vector? It will be magnitude of a into magnitude of B into cos 0. What is cos 0? It is 1. So it will be just AB. Okay, it will be just AB. Similarly, if A vector is anti-parallel to B vector, then the angle theta will be 180 degrees. In that case, A vector dot B vector will be AB cos 180. Now cos 180, guys, is -1. You will learn this in maths, but some of you might already know this. Don't worry, cos 180 is -1, so it will be minus AB. Understand that. And last thing that I would like to say is, if A vector is perpendicular to B vector, that means, you know, angle theta is 90 degrees, then always A dot B will be AB cos 90. Cos 90 is 0, so it is 0. So if two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product will be 0. Keep this in mind. Yes, their dot product will be 0. Everybody clear about this? Everybody clear about this definition? Okay. Now you're going to get all these notes. Don't worry. Okay, you're going to get all these notes over here. Yes, I'm going to give you all the notes over here in printed format. So when you download the PDF, you're going to get everything what I just wrote out here. So where are you going to get the PDF? It's there in the Telegram group link. It's there in the description box. Just download Telegram. If you don't have it, install it, create your account, and then join our Telegram channel. It's a private channel. There is no nonsense. There is no spamming out there. Okay, so that's our Telegram channel out there. Okay, cool. Now let's get going. It means we have to remember trigonometry. Kalyani, who told that you have to forget trigonometry? Guys, let me make it absolutely very clear. Whatever you have learned in 9th and 10th should not be forgotten. You might have not given your 10th standard examinations. That's okay. But remember one thing. It's just like, sir, I learned addition in 1st standard. Sir, do I need to remember it for 10th standard? No, right? I mean, that's not even a valid question. Same way, whatever you learned in 9th and 10th, trigonometry, theorems, the properties of triangle, the area of parallelogram, whatever you have learned, area of surface area of a sphere, volume of a sphere, etc., etc., etc. Whatever you learned has to be remembered and will be useful for JEE or NEET examination. Yep, please remember that. Okay. Now, next thing that I want to discuss is the different properties. Very simple properties, guys. First property, quickly tell me what will be a vector dot the same vector B. A vector dot same vector B. Well, it's magnitude of this into magnitude of this into cos of the angle. What is the angle between A and A? Same vectors. What is the angle between them? Guys, it will be 0, right? They will not have any angle. So cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So A into A is nothing but A square. You can see A square is a scalar number. Correcto. That's it. Okay, thank you. Glad to know that, Suchimama. Next, if I have a unit vector, let's say something like, you know, B hat dot B hat. What will B hat dot B hat be equal to? Well, the magnitude of B hat is 1. The magnitude of B hat is also 1. And the angle between B hat and B hat is 0. So cos 0. So hence it will be 1. As simple as that. Okay. Next important property. If I write C vector dot D vector, C dot D, that is CD cos theta. I can also write it as DC cos theta. I can also write it as DC cos theta. Doesn't matter. That means it's the same as D vector dot C vector. So C dot D and D dot C, one and the same thing. The order, when it is changed, doesn't affect the final outcome. Okay, when you change the order, nothing happens. You don't have to worry about it. Last thing, so if you have a vector like this, A bar dot B bar plus C bar, opening up the brackets is allowed. Distributive property. That's called as the distributive property. You can open the brackets. So it is nothing but A vector dot B vector plus A vector dot C vector. This is allowed. You can open the brackets as it is. Yes. When you multiply a number by any number, by 0, is it 0? Yes. If it is a vector, it will become a 0 vector. If it's a scalar, it will just become a scalar 0. Okay. So all these properties very important. A vector dot A vector is A square. A hat dot A hat is 1. A dot B and B dot A are the same thing. And the last property, opening up the brackets. That is A dot B plus C is A dot B plus A dot C. Everybody clear? Shall we start solving some problems? But before that, yep. Let's see dot product of unit vectors. Let's see how many of you can do this. Quickly let me know in the chat box what is I hat dot I hat going to be. Come on, quickly. Dama, you can post your comments after the video ends. I'll look into it, not now. What is I hat dot I hat? Come on, quickly answer in the chat box. I dot I. Yep, think. I is magnitude 1. I is magnitude 1. Angle between them 0. Cos 0 is 1. So yes, it is 1. Won't this be same as J dot J and even K hat dot K hat? All these will give out to be 1. Very good. Now quickly tell me what is I dot J. What is I dot J? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Very good. Looks like this was an easy one. How about this one? I dot J. How much is this going to be? Come on, look at this. What is I dot J? I dot J. Come on, be careful, be careful. What is I dot J? Waiting for your answers. Riaz already said it. Riaz was the first one, then Tanushri, then Goklesh. Excellent, Anvika, and then Tanushri and all that. Yes, 0. Because they are perpendicular. Remember, when two vectors are perpendicular, the dot product is 0. Even J dot K will be 0. Even I dot K will be 0. Because all of them are perpendicular. Remember that. Yes, it's going to be 0. So, very important results. I mean, no need to remember. You can think about it logically. I dot I, J dot J, K dot K is 1. Anything else? Ij, Jk, Ki, Ik, all of them will give you 0. Keep this in mind. No problem, Himani. Happens. Now, let's start solving some problems. Here is the first question coming up on your screen. Which of the following is mathematically incorrect? Which of the following is mathematically incorrect? Manas, I have already discussed this in my first class. This was my first class of vectors, I, J, K vectors. In case you have missed that, please watch that first class. I explained what is I, J and K unit vectors. Okay, cool. So they are unit vectors along X, Y, Z. You should know that. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Some of you are saying B. Venkatesh Tanala, please stop spamming and flirting out here. This is not the right thing to do. Okay, if you want to flirt, there are other apps you can install. YouTube is not the way. Okay, cool. Let's see. Some of you are saying B. Oh, by the way, more than one are correct. More than one are correct. Many options could be, or rather, incorrect. Yeah, more than one has to be marked. Well, it's not just one. Think about it carefully. I don't know whether you can see the bold symbol. Remember, bold is a vector. This is vector, this is vector, 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 vector. K is not bold, it is a scalar. Okay. Well, is this okay? A dot B is equal to C. How is that okay? How can the dot product be a vector? How can? This is a dot product. The outcome has to be a scalar. So this is wrong. This has to be a scalar only. But it's given bar, so obviously wrong. Yep. A dot B dot C. Now this doesn't make sense. If you put brackets over here, you will quickly realize that A dot B is a scalar quantity, isn't it? It's a scalar quantity. Now, how can you have scalar dot a vector? This is not even allowed. This is not allowed, guys. When you put a dot, on both sides there should be vector. Understand that. You cannot have B dot C bar. Doesn't make sense. This operator has to be used with two vectors only. Their output is a scalar. You cannot use this. This is wrong. This is banned. This one is also wrong. Look at this number. This one is a scalar quantity again. How can you add a scalar plus vector? Donkeys have to be added with donkeys to count the total donkeys. Donkeys plus monkeys is not donkeys. So scalar and vector shouldn't be added. It is illegal. Understand, mathematically incorrect. A dot B is K. Well, that's going to be correct. Obviously, it's a scalar number. So this is allowed. That's how dot product has been defined. It's okay. And the last one, B plus C. There is only a small change between C and E option. Notice it. B and C together will be a vector quantity. It will be a vector quantity. Now, vector dot vector is allowed, obviously. So this is correct. So vector dot another vector is allowed. So this is allowed. Yep. That's how it is. So A, B, C are mathematically incorrect. That's the correct option. Understood? Yes. A dot A has to be scalar, Riyaz. It's a rule. That's how I defined. I told dot means there is a vector on this side, there is a vector on this side, and their output is a scalar number whose magnitude is magnitude of this, magnitude of that into cosine of the angle between them. That's how it has been defined. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see these values out here on your screen. I dot 4j. Come on, tell me the first answer. Come on, think about it. Think about it. I dot 4j. Use logic. I and 4j, aren't they perpendicular? So the answer has to be 0. Why? Because they are perpendicular and cos 90 is always 0. That's it. Don't even have to calculate. No, it's not 4, Karthik. It's not 1 into 4. It's 1i into 4j. 1i is here, 4j is here. They are perpendicular. Their dot product is 0. Keep this in mind. Okay, cool. Let's see this one. 10i dot 20i. Oh, both of them are in the same direction. So guys, it's just going to be 10 multiplied by 20 multiplied by cos 0. How much is 10 into 20? That's going to be 200. Yes, everybody understood why is it 200? Come on, solve the third question meanwhile. What's the answer for the third one? Well, open up the brackets in case you are confused. This will be 2i dot 4i plus 2i dot 5j. Now, I into I works. 2 into 4 is just 8. This is I into I. Same things are there. I into I is 1, remember that. I into j, that's 0. So that's going to be plus 0. Hence the answer is 8. Yes, beautiful. Yes. I hope this is clear. Excellent. Let's do some more problems. And here comes, yes, the answers are 0 and then 200 and then 8. Let's see how many of you can do this question. Come on, waiting for all your answers. Don't wait for me, you can start solving. Don't wait for me, you can start solving. Okay, here is the first question on the next slide. Come on. I into 2j plus 4k. So this is nothing but I dot 2j, okay, plus I dot 4k. Come on, think. I dot j, guys, that's going to be a big fat 0. I dot j, perpendicular. And I dot k, well, that's also going to be 0. So the answer is just 0, big fat 0. The next one, I mean, you're going to get a lot of terms. By now you would have realized what is going to happen, because each term will get multiplied with the other one. So I with this 3i will be 3. I with this 4j will be 0, right? I with 4j, they are perpendicular. Then 2j with 3i, that's going to be 0 because they are perpendicular. And this with this, j and j is 1. So 2 4s are 8. Hence, the answer will be, come on, it will be 3 plus 8, which is 11. Everybody fine till here? Beautiful. I can see a lot of people answering. Very good. Nidhi, Narsimulu, Sachi, Riyaz, Gokulesh, Akriti, Vijay Kumar, Tanusri, Anvika, Karthik, Ishani. Excellent, Gayatri. Excellent. Last one. Again, do the same thing, guys. I with I, well, that's going to be 21. My God, this reminds me, I to I. Have you seen that song? You should watch it someday. I to I. It's one ridiculous song. Okay, so then this with j will be 0. And then this with k will also be 0 because I and k, I and j are perpendicular. Next up, this will only go with j. So 2 into 10 is 20. Rest all terms, be it this one or this one, those will be 0. And then you have, yep, this one k will only go with k. So 5 into 2 with negative sign, that will be minus 10. Everything else will be 0. So guys, 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 plus 21 is going to be 31. That's the answer. How many of you wrote it? Beautiful. I can see that. Hey, Karthik, be careful. There is a minus sign. Don't add that 10. It's minus 10. Yep. Great. The answer is 31. So you guys get the hang of it. I's go with I's, J's go with J's, and K's go with K's. That's how this works. Okay, that's the answer. Let's start solving some more questions now. You're getting a hang of it now. Work is the dot product of force and displacement. That's what I have been telling you, and it's given as a formula. You don't worry about the physics part, you just worry about the maths part, which is the dot product. Okay, let's worry about the physics part later on. Force dot displacement. Find the work done if force is so and so and displacement is so and so. Force is given, displacement is given, you just need to figure out the dot product. Come on guys, this is an easy one. Let's see how many of you can do this really quick. Riyaz has already answered, Anushruta has already answered. Work is force dot displacement. Force is 2I minus J minus K dot 3I plus 2J minus 5K. Okay, great. Now we know I goes with I. 2 3s are 6. J goes with J. Minus 1 into plus 2, that's going to be minus 2. K goes with K. Minus minus plus, so plus 5. How much is it? 6 plus 5, 11. 11 minus 2, guys. Be careful, it's 9 units. Yep, plus 9 units. That's the answer. Beautiful. Excellent. Isn't it simple? Isn't it simple? Isn't dot product? Yeah, very simple. You just need to know the rules. These are the rules. You just need to know it. That's it, guys. Come on, let's do the next question coming up on your screen. And here it comes. Okay, read the question. Let's see how many of you can do this. A vector is 3I plus j minus 2k. B vector is I plus something j. I don't know that something, that's lambda, minus 3k. It's given A and B are perpendicular. So what is that value of lambda over here? I think you can do that. Yes. So Surya, you're going to revise to the dot product when we solve the problems, okay? Don't worry, bacha. Even if you're late, you can just do one thing, simple thing, Surya. Just replay the lecture back a little bit. Okay. Let's see how many of you can do this. Well, remember, if two vectors are perpendicular, that means their dot product is 0. Yes, their dot product is 0. That means 3I plus j minus 2k dot this one, I plus lambda j minus 3k is 0. Now remember what I told you. I goes with I, j goes with j, k goes with k. So just see what you get. 3 into 1 is 3. 1 into lambda is lambda. Minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. And the final result is 0. 3 plus 6 is 9. So lambda is equal to minus 9. That's the answer. Oh, a lot of you made mistakes. Some of you said 0, some of you said minus 3, sorry, some of you said 3, some of you said 9 also. Guys, the answer is minus 9. Is that now clear? How to solve this question? Yep, everybody clear? So just use the rules and you remember the properties. The dot product of two numbers, when it is 0, then the vectors are perpendicular. That's the answer, minus 9. Great. Karthi Subramani, I'm coming up with a strategy for 2021 students tomorrow. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, a strategy session of what should be done for JEE Mains in advance. I have heard you, okay? Chalo, clear, says VK Veera. Next question coming up on your screen. Now this is a tricky one. Let's see how to do this. Yes, Anushruta, A dot B is 0. Yep. Very good, very good. Hi Suganya, join in even if you are late. Now this is the next question. What is the angle between two vectors? Now this might fool a lot of people. You might think, oh sir, I have to visualize in 3D. I don't know, sir, this is I, J, K. Where the hell are those vectors? Don't worry, I'll teach you a simple trick. And here is the trick. Guys, A vector dot B vector is A, B, cos theta. Correct? Let's just find what is A dot B. Let's just find that out. What is A dot B? Well, if you just use them, okay, A is nothing but I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap dot minus I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Okay, just do our simple things. Okay, I goes with I, j goes with j, k goes with k. Just do that. And what do you get? 1 into minus 1, minus 1. 2 into 1, that's going to be 2. Minus 1 into minus 2, that's going to be plus 2. How much is it? It's going to be 3. Yes, A dot B just came out to be 3. Did you just see that? Everybody clear till this point? Everybody clear till this point? Very good. Yes. Glad to know that, Akriti. That's how things are. Theory always takes some time to grasp. That's why you should solve numericals. When you solve numericals, that's when you understand. Guys, let me tell you one thing. The way you have been studying till 10th, alright, it's very, very different than the way you're going to study in 11th and 12th. You are going to understand theory only when you solve problems. Till 10th, it was more of mugging up, oh, rectifying that definition, oh, this is how it is, this is how it is. But here, it's more about solving problems. And let's see, what do we do next? I know this value. Do I know A and B? I think so. The value of A means the magnitude of this vector. The magnitude of I cap plus 2j cap minus k cap. What is the magnitude of any vector? The magnitude, it's A square plus B square plus C square ka root. So it is 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 1 square, which is again 1, which is root of 6. That's the magnitude of A. Magnitude of A. And B. B means just the magnitude of B. What is the magnitude of minus I cap plus j cap minus 2k hat? The magnitude is again root of this square, which is 1, plus this square, which is 1, plus this square, which is 4, which is again root 6. Now the problem is done. Yep, the problem is done. I'll tell you how. A dot B. What is A dot B? It's 3, right? A dot B, we just figured out it is 3. What is A? Well, A is root 6. What is B? Well, that's also root 6. And that's into cos theta. So what's cos theta going to be? Root 6 into 6. Root 6. 6. 3 by 6. What is it? Half. So what is theta? 60 degree. Whose cos is half? Cos 60 is half. Isn't it simple? Did I visualize even little bit? Did you guys even visualize 3D little bit? Use this formula, you'll get the answer. No need to actually sit and think and apply some geometry. That's why dot product is useful. It simplifies so many things, even in 3D. Yep. Oh my God, Rakshit. Okay, secret Rakshit between both of us. We will not tell it to Harshpriyam sir. Okay, cool. Next up, okay. Now next up is vector product. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have any doubts, please send it on the Vedantu app, okay? And just take a picture, or you can even chat with our doubt experts. Unlimited doubts. There is no rule on this book only or that doubt only. You can ask any doubts, unlimited doubts from morning till night. This is how our doubt app looks like, where you can take a screenshot, you can ask, where did I go wrong, or please give me a hint and stuff like that. Unlimited doubts on the Vedantu app. So use this facility. Please download the Vedantu app. Let's go to vector product. Yes, Lokeshwari, I just told you. Okay. Avdesh, looks like you have not yet turned on the bell icon. Guys, if you have not turned on the bell icon, please do that right now. And if you're not subscribed, please do that right now, because that's very important. Only then you will get all the updates and the notifications. And yeah, hit the like button down there, because that's the only way YouTube will know that you love our videos, and it will recommend and push our videos for all of you, so that you do not miss any of our videos out there. Okay. Okay. Yes, Madhaka Sarda, I'm going to explain about JEE Mains and Advanced details and what should be the study plan tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Okay, cool. Yes, because this is a JEE channel, so whatever we do will be enough for JEE. Yep. Okay. Let's talk about vector product. Now, when I say vector product or cross product, what does it mean? Vector into vector will be another vector. And how do we define this? This is very important. So come on, guys, pay attention. That's the next part of today's class. And the way we define it is, if I have two vectors, A and B, and I put this symbol, not the dot symbol, then the output is a vector quantity. What is the output? The output is a vector quantity. If I put a dot, it will be a scalar. If I put a cross, automatically it will be a vector quantity. That's the meaning of that rule. Great. Now, the magnitude of this vector, okay, the magnitude of this vector, which is just C, will be given by this vector's magnitude, okay, this vector's magnitude into this vector's magnitude, but instead of cos, you have sine theta. It's a sine theta. That's the only change. I'll repeat. The magnitude of the vector product or the cross product of two vectors is magnitude of vector 1 into magnitude of vector 2 into the sine of the angle between them. That's it. Yep. So Avdesh, like you can see, I think you are joining late. So the cross symbol and the dot symbol have different meanings in vectors. So the dot gives you a scalar, the cross gives you a vector. The rules are different. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so I think you'll have to replay back the session of this, only then you'll get a hang of it. Now my point is, okay, if the magnitude is AB sine theta, we can take some special cases. If A and B are parallel or A and B are anti-parallel like this, then theta is 0 degrees or 180 degrees. Please remember, sine 0 is 0, sine 180 is also 0. So sine of 0 or 180 is 0. So A cross B will be 0. So it's going to be a null vector. Yes, it's going to be a null vector. Keep this in mind. Okay, and they're parallel or anti-parallel. But when the two vectors are perpendicular, theta is 90. Now the things are different. In dot product, the answer was 0, but in cross product or vector product, the answer is not 0. In fact, A cross B's magnitude is AB sine 90, which is 1. So it is just AB. Yep. In dot product, it was 0. In cross product, it is just AB. Everybody clear about this? Yep. The sine value is 1. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now the only thing that remains, no problem, Avdesh. And the only thing that remains is the direction. What is the direction of this vector? When I do A cross B, what is the direction? So I'm pretty sure you are seeing this hand on your right hand side. Everybody who have their right hand, please raise your hands in the chat box. Everybody having the right hand, come on. Leave your pens. If you're holding a laptop, throw the laptop away and make use of your right hand. Yeah, just use this right hand. This is going to be very useful now. Throw the laptop away. Yep, or throw the mobile phone away. And I don't know how you're going to watch the video, but yes. Okay. Now, Hari Sudhan, why is the resultant perpendicular? It's just because the weight has been defined for convenience. You will get more idea about it when we talk about cross product in rotation and in circular motion. Till that time, you will be like, what the hell? A and B, and why is it perpendicular? Why is it like this? Why is it not this way? You will get more idea only when we talk about it in detail in circular or rotation motion. For now, yes, just use it. Everybody having the right hand has raised their hands. Beautiful. All your hands. Om Shanti Om. Okay, now what you need to do? First, use your 4 fingers. These 4 fingers. Everybody has their 4 fingers. Okay. Point it in the direction of the first vector. Yes, point it in the direction of the first vector. And then slowly turn towards the B vector. A is here, put your 4 fingers here, and then slowly turn towards the B vector. Yep, just do that. Yes, just do that. As soon as you do that, you will see your thumb is pointing somewhere. Yep, your thumb is pointing somewhere. That's the direction of A cross B. That's it. Yes, the smallest angle. Yes, that's very important, Gokulesh. Now, some idiot will definitely think, I mean, not necessarily idiot, but a smart guy will think, sir, A is here, B is here. I can take A like that and then do like this also. Don't. Okay, smallest angle. A to B. Okay, don't do A to B. I hope that's clear. Yep. Okay. Now, if I ask you where it is B cross A, B cross A. Hold on, Gokulesh, I'm going to give you tricks. If you want to do B cross A, then start with B and go to A. Now, please understand, you can't go from B to A like this. Your fingers will break. Guys, come on. If your fingers are first pointing towards B and then if it has to go to A, I mean, come on, it will break if you do that. So how do you go from B to A? I think the only way is if you turn your hand upside down. Just turn your hand upside down and then B to A. You can see that. This is B to A. Where is the thumb? The thumb is going down. The thumb is going down. Yep. Yes, exactly. It will be in the downward direction. Excellent. So do you see A cross B, A first, B second is up, B cross A, B first, A next, down. So their directions are different. Yes, their directions are different. That's how it goes. And that's what it is. A cross B is AB sine theta in magnitude. Special cases I have just told you, 0, 180 and 90 degrees. I have just given it to you. Remember the right hand rule. Let's see some more properties. Okay, the first property, if you have A and B out here, okay, we have A and B out here, and if I ask you A cross B and B cross A, are they equal? What symbol will you put over here? Are they equal or not equal? Or something else? Yes, think about it. Yep. So Siddharth, you will get more hang of it. Remember, whichever vector comes first, it's always vector 1 cross vector 2. This is where all the 4 fingers point first, and this is where it points next. Then the result, all right, the result direction is given by the thumb. That's what it is. It's called as a right hand thumb rule, that because you're using your right hand. First vector and then move towards the second vector, the result is your thumb. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, cool. Yep, no, they're not equal, but in fact I can put a minus symbol because they're negative of each other. Yes, they're negative of each other. Come on guys, let's see whether you have gauged this by now. A is there, B is here. Tell me quickly, where is A cross B? Tell me quickly, A is in this plane, B is over here. Come on, use your right hand and think about it. Yes, magnitude wise they are same but negative of each other. Yep, correct. So this is negative of this. Where is it? I feel if you put A over there, B here, A first, the 4 fingers in the direction of A and then towards B. Where is the thumb coming? It's coming towards you. Yep, it's coming towards you. Please don't lick it, okay? Please don't lick it. Okay, so it's coming towards you. So A cross B comes towards you. Remember that, okay, in this case. So I will show it as a dot. It's like somebody is throwing an arrow towards you. So it looks like a dot. This is how I will show it. This is A cross B. Yep. It's going to come out of your screen towards you. Somebody has thrown that arrow towards you. Yep. But if I ask you to do B cross A, yep, B cross A. First B, then A. But don't be stupid to do this. B cross A. B cross A. No, don't do that. Smallest angle only. B there, A here. B first. So 4 fingers go there. Then it goes like this. It goes like this. Where is your thumb going? It's going away. It's going into the screen. Yes, it's going into the screen. So that's how it is. That's a cross. You throw an arrow inside. It looks like a cross. So that's B cross A. Is that clear? Yep, it's into, inwards. It's in. This is in. And this one is out. Keep this in mind. Okay, this is how the notations are. Okay, next, if I do a vector cross the same vector, what do you think the answer should be? What do you think the answer should be? Yeah, excellent. I hope nobody has twisted their hands. How many of your hands have twisted? They're broken. How many of your hands are fractured? Yep, think. Thank you, Gokulesh. A cross A. Oh, it's A into angle between them is 0. Sine 0 is 0. So A sine 0 is 0. That's it. Done. Excellent. And the last rule, A cross B plus C. Open up the brackets. Yes, split the brackets. So A cross B plus, again, A cross C. That's how this rules work. Okay, keep this in mind. I'm just going to put it up on the screen so that you have it in the PDF. A cross B is negative of B cross A. A cross A is 0. And you can split the brackets. That's called as distributive law. Okay. Yes. So Pavitra, we are giving you homework questions after every session. Okay. That's number 1. Number 2, if you want assignments, join the subscription. You will get in detail assignments because then you need to discuss them also. So in the pro subscription, every assignment, all right, will be also discussed and you will be getting the proper solutions in detail. That's very important. Okay. Let's get going to the next one. Now, cross product of unit vectors. Let's see. Okay, now don't get confused. Oh my God, wait a minute. Yep. Remember IJK. Remember IJK. Yes. No, Avdesh, I will have my dinner only after the class. I'm not hungry. I'm very happy and very eager to actually teach you all this stuff. I'm very excited. I'm having fun rotating all my fingers and thumb and, showing you all this stuff. Okay, at least I enjoy myself whenever I'm with you guys. Trust me about this. I always look forward to come here in front of the camera, in front of the screen, so that I can tell you what is going to be next. It's really fun, trust me. Okay, so if I ask you, what is I cross I? The answer for this will be 0. Because I and I same direction, sign 0 is 0. In fact, even J cross J is 0, even K cross K is 0. This is very much different or opposite to what you studied just some time back for dot product. Yep. So for dot product, I dot I was 1. For cross product, I cross I is 0. Remember, cross is sine, dot is cos, dot is cos, sine is cross. Guys, when you commit a sin, what do? You do this, right? You do this, right? When you commit a sin, so cross, sine, sin. You committed a sin, so a cross. Dot, cos, cos. This looks like a dot to me. This looks like a dot to me. Okay? Now is it clear? Is it clear, everybody? I hope those of you are confused. Yep, now it's clear. Yep, great. Now, okay. Next up, I cross J. Let's twist your fingers right now. Come on, guys. I is there, J is over there. Oh, I need to put my fingers there and then J. Oh my God, I cross J. Where is it coming? Towards me. Yes, it's towards me. Can you see that? It's K cap. I cross J is actually K cap. Actually speaking, it is 1 into sine 90, but direction wise it is towards you. So it is just 1 K cap or just K cap. Now, if I ask you K cross I, K cross I. You'll be like, what the hell? How am I supposed to do that? K is there towards me. I is there. I need to do this, or I don't know. My hands are getting twisted. It's going to break, I think. So K is there. I is there. It's going to come on the top. It's going to be, yep, K cross I. What's it going to be? K cross I. Is it going to be J? Yep, very good. Beautiful. Now, is there a way to do this in a simple way? Yes, there is. You bet on that. There is a very easy way. You don't have to twist your hands. Please type the fire symbol if you don't want to twist your hands and you want an easy way. Zepton, I just told, dot is for cos for scalar product, sine is for cross for vector product. How many of you want a shortcut way that you don't have to actually twist your fingers or your hands? How many? Whichever letter. No, it's not so simple, Selva Kumar. It could be plus or it could be minus also. Yeah, it could be plus. Like for example, you do J cross I. Do J cross I, it's minus K. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yes, Suchi Mama, in fact, once long time back when I used to teach in offline institutes, I was invigilating. And the first test was going on, vectors test. And there was one student, he had his pen in his hand and he was like this. And he was like this. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And he was like, sir, I am not copying. I'm just using my hand for, the cross rule. I'm like, that's okay. You use your hand for the cross rule, but which hand are you using? Then he was like, oh my God, I'm using my pen in my right hand. I'm bloody using my left hand for the cross rule. So guys, yep, please don't do that. And some people are even more geniuses. They want to solve 2 cross products at the same time. So with their one hand they are doing A cross B over here, and with the other hand they are doing C cross D over here, and they are doing this. I'm like, Narayana. Okay, great. Now, yep. Now the rule is very simple, guys. All you need to do is I, J and K. That's it. Just write it like this. I, J, K. If you go clockwise, it's positive. If you go clockwise, it's positive. and if you go anti-clockwise, it's negative. As simple as that. As simple as that. Oh my god, Catchrin did that mistake too. Okay, great. Rivals music, glad to know that you're attending this and missed one class. Alright, and it's very simple now. Look at this. I cross J. I cross J. Use this rule. I, J, K plus K. Okay, done, done, done. K cross I. K cross I. Okay, done, done, done. It's going to be J. Okay, let's do something else. I cross K. Let's go with this. I cross K. Oh, that's minus J. Done, done, done. And K cross J. K cross J. Well, K cross J minus I. That's it. Isn't it simple? Isn't it? Yes, circular loop. Clockwise, positive. Anti-clockwise, negative. Simple. Excellent. So if you have understood this, let's start solving problems. Okay, these are the final answers, but you don't have to remember it if you remember the clock and the anti-clock rule of IJK. As simple as that. Let's solve some questions. Come on guys, this is cross product. Cross product. Let's do this. J cross 3I. For your reference, let me write I, J and K over here. What is J cross 3I? Come on guys, quickly let me know the answer. Yes, this method is very simple. Yep, J and I, that's minus anti-clockwise. So it's going to be minus 3, but do not forget that K hat. Remember, it has to be a vector quantity. It has to be a vector quantity. Yes, it's not just minus 3, it's minus 3K. Be careful, it's vector, it's not dot, it's not scalar product. It's a vector cross product. Okay, let's go with this. Expand. This will be 2I cross 3I plus 2I cross 6J. I cross I, 0. I just told you, I and I, same direction, sign 0 is 0. Gone. IJK plus K. So plus 6 2s are 12. 12K hat is the answer. Wow, beautiful. I am seeing all the answers out there in the chat box. Very good, Akriti, Anushro, Riyaz, Vijay Kumar, Prasanna, Gokulesh, and so many others out there. Sherlock, Raghav, Tanushri, VK Veera, Nidhi, Selva Kumar, Suchi. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Beautiful. Amazing. Go. Now let's go into the next question coming up on your screen, and there it comes. J cross 3I plus 4K. Split it up. Open it up. So J cross 3I plus J cross 4K. For your reference, I, J and K. Okay, J cross I. J cross I. Oh, that's opposite, minus. So that's going to be minus, how much? Minus 3K. Okay, J cross 4K. J cross K. That's positive. So it's going to be 4. Oh, yeah, 4I cap. But always we write i's first, k's later on. So it's going to be 4I minus 3K. That's the final answer. Yes. Yes, be careful. Yes, minus 3K and plus 4I. Beautiful. Let's see. No, Prasanna, I'm not a Malayali. Okay. Now for this one, you will have 4 terms. Okay. But I feel whenever I will get multiplied with I or J will get multiplied with J, the answer will be 0. It's exactly opposite of dot product. Exactly opposite. So the only 2 terms that I will get is I with J and J with I. These are the only 2 terms I'll get. So 2I cross 8J plus J cross 4I. These are the only 2 terms I'll get. Now you can see I cross J, that's K, 2 8s are 16, so 16K hat plus J cross I, anti-clockwise minus, so this result will be minus, and 1 into 4 is 4, so 4K hat. This is also K, this is also K, you can subtract them, yeah, don't be scared. 16 minus 4 is 12, so the answer is 12K hat. That's the answer. Very good, look at that. Very good, Gokulesh, Nidhi Kumari, very good, Akriti, Mitali, VK Veera, excellent, Riyaz, Anushro, Sherlock, Raghav, so many people out there. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Harshad Sudan, very good, very good. Proud of you guys. Now a more challenging question. Yep. When you have these many terms, don't break your head and sit and expand and solve it. I will tell you an easy way. Do you want that easy way? Tony Stark, I have mentioned which vaccine I got in the comment section of the video which I posted of my vaccination story. Just check out the comments. Yep. Now, here is the thing. What you should do, the trick is, what is the trick? Write plus, then minus, and then plus. What is the trick? Plus, minus, plus. Then write I cap, then write J cap, and then write K cap. Plus I, minus, plus. Always start with plus. Plus, don't start with minus. Plus, minus, plus. I, J, K. Below that, write the coefficients. Write the coefficients. What is the coefficient of I? 1. What is the coefficient of J? 2. What is the coefficient of K? 3. Just write the numbers. Here, the next vector, below it. Coefficient of I, 2. Coefficient of J, 4. Coefficient of K, minus 2. Now, once you do this, okay, once you do this, yes, something like determinants, excellent. Just write down I cap, put a bracket over here, then write down minus J cap, remember, minus J cap, and then K cap. Okay, just put K cap over here. Now what you need to do, guys, have you got wrong from your teacher or class teacher in your school? And what is the style of marking wrong from your teachers? How do teachers give wrong? There are different ways. One of the ways is like this, right? You go wrong, yeah, and they're so proud of it. Yes, I gave 0 to a student. Okay, so this is how you write wrong, like this. Okay, you start here. Okay, I don't have to teach you how to draw wrong, but this is how it is. This is how it is. Now remember this is very important. Radhe Radhe, we found my god, lover boy out here. Yes, it's like that, like alpha. Yep, many times. So many of you got VK Veera says many times. Very good, proud of you, VK Veera. Just do that. Just do that over here too. Just when you have to write I caps coefficient, forget this and forget this. Forget this and forget that. How many numbers are there? 4 numbers are there. Go exactly like this. Go exactly like this. So that's all you have to do. 2 into minus 2. 2 into minus 2 is how much? Minus 4. 3 into 4 is how much? 12. 2 into minus 2, 3 into 4, 12. And just put a minus sign. That's it. I will repeat over here for this guy. When you want to find this guy, J caps component, hide that and hide this. Hide this and hide that. So when you hide this, 1 into minus 2, go like this. 1 into minus 2, that's minus 2. 3 into 2, 6, and put a minus sign. Yep, that's it. And last one, for K cap, hide this. Hide this. 1 into 4, 4. 2 into 2, 4. Minus, gone. Okay. So the final answer will be minus 4 minus 12, minus 16 K hat. And minus 2 minus 6 is how much? Yep, minus 8, but plus. So plus 8 J hat. K hat is 0. 0 K hat. Or you can just skip it. That's the answer, guys. This is an easy way of doing it. Why minus J? Suchi, that's the way the trick works. If you put plus J, then the final answer won't match. So for the trick, this is what you need to do. Put a plus, minus, and plus. Because that's how it has been reverse engineered. In fact, it's not like somebody thought about this. Okay, somebody reverse engineered and they thought, can I arrange these numbers and put some signs so that it can become an easy trick? That's how it is. I'll give you one more question, don't worry. Okay, don't worry, I'll give you one more question. Before that, solve this question. Which is the most probable direction of A cross B? Only one option is correct. Come on, think about it. Come on, think about it. Yep. Yep. Oh, did I put K cap? Oh, my bad, it's I cap. Oh, my bad. Guys, for the previous question, I think by mistake, I put it as K cap. Guys, it is 16 I cap, my bad, plus 8 J cap. Okay, I just corrected. Maybe while writing in Josh, I wrote it as K cap. but yes, it is I cap. Yep, thank you. Okay, so let's see how many of you get this answer. Yep. No, Riyaz, it won't come as minus 4 j cap by simple method. You would have done some calculation mistake. Yes, the correct answer is actually C. You can see why it is C. Because if you start with A and then go with B, A cross B will come towards you, out of the plane. A here and then B. A cross B towards you in your mouth. Yep. Let's see whether you can do this using our same method. Torque is R cross F. R is this, F is this. Let's find out their cross product. Torque is defined, it's a vector quantity, as the cross product of the position and the force vector. First thing, what did I tell you? Plus I, then minus J, and then plus K. And below that, write down the first number. What is it? R's coefficient. What are the coefficients? 7, 3, and 1. R cross F. So write down the first number, then the second number, which is minus 3, plus 1, and plus 5. Okay. So let me just put I cap, put brackets, minus, okay, and J cap, and then K cap with plus sign. There you go. Now let's think. Remember the wrong symbol. This is how you need to go. So for I, go multiply like this. 3 5s are. Yep. Come on, guys. Think. Yes. 3 5s are 15. And minus 1 into 1. That's going to be 1, guys. Yep. Correcto. Then next number, J. Hide this. Look at this. 7 and 5. 7 5s are 35 into, minus will come. 1 into minus 3 is minus 3. And then again put a minus sign. Do not forget that minus sign. This minus came because of this minus 3. Okay, last one, K cap. 7 1s are 7. 3 into minus 3, minus 9. And don't forget that extra minus sign. You have to always subtract. So this is going to be 14 I cap. And 35 minus 3, 38. And this will become minus 38 J cap. And 7 minus will become plus. And this will become 16 K cap. That's the final answer. Beautiful. How many of you got it finally? How many of you got it finally? Hello Sushil, welcome aboard. Yeah. Yes, is it simple? Understood? It's not that difficult if you learn under me. Last 2 questions for you guys before we end the class. Hello Rahul, naam to suna hi hoga. Very good Anushrit, very good. And guys, if you have forgotten to smash that like button, please do that. Yeah, it means a lot. Okay, what is the angle between A cross B and B cross A? Come on, 0, 45, 90, 180. Come on, let's see. What is the angle between A cross B and B cross A? If you take A cross B and B cross A, what do you think? What is the angle between them? Very good, BK Veera. Yes, it's simple, Suchi. Done. Very good, Cat. Excellent. Isaitalgu says D. Divya says 180. Anjana says C. Samuel says C. Harshvardhan says 0. Some of you are saying D. Yep, the correct answer is actually D. Guys, I just told. Oops, where the hell did we go? Okay, going back. Yep, the answer is 180, and the reason for that is, see guys, you write A and then you write B. I just told you, you do A cross B, it will come towards you. This is where A cross B is, towards you, outwards. But you do B cross A, that's going to be inwards. B cross A is going to be in. It's like one vector is in, one vector is out. What is the angle between them? 180. One vector is out, one vector is in. Turn it. What's the angle? You can see that. It's 180. Hence the answer is 180 degrees. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Yep. Let's go to the next question. The magnitude of a dot product and the magnitude of the cross product are equal. What's the actual angle between the two vectors? Yes, they are antiparallel. Correcto. Yay! VK Veera says we are going at unlimited speed. Very good. Nice to know. GTV Joker Gaming is loving it. Why do many of you have the same profile picture? Oh, Cat, we are showing support by having the same display picture. So all the JEE enthusiasts like Anjana out here, and then Karthik and Samuel, Vijay Kumar, Sonu Roy, all of you. Thank you guys for changing your display pictures, because it means a lot. When you change your display picture, it shows that you belong to this community, and you show your support by changing your display picture. The link for changing your display picture is there in the description box below. I can see a lot of you do not have display pictures, like just an alphabet. So guys, if you want a display picture, we have a very cool ninja warrior display picture out there in the description box. Yep, the correct answer is 45 degrees. Reason: the dot product will be AB cos theta. Dot is cos and the cross is sine. They both are equal. AB gone. So guys, when is cos theta and sine theta equal? Obviously 45 degrees. Remember, both their values will be 1 by root 2. Excellent. Thank you, Sai Telugu, so much. Yep, sine and cos are equal. One of your favorite angles, right? This is my personal favorite angle, the cos and the sine of 45. 1 by root 2. Oh, no problem, cat. No problem. It's okay. Okay, so guys, this is your homework question. Drop the answers in the comment section. Oops, what the hell? Did I just show the answers? Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, this is the question. Yep, this is the next question. Yeah, that should not have happened. Okay, yeah, this is the next question. By the way, guys, for those of you who want to study under me and see all my micro courses, I'll be posting a link of all my 11th standard and 12th standard micro courses very soon. Okay, don't worry, many of you are not able to find it, don't worry. And with tests and assignments, all you need to do is, I'll first show you what is the plan exactly. So when you go, yep, in the description box of this current video, you will see somewhere over here, there is a crash course, there is pro subscription and all that. Yep, where the hell did we go? Okay, I cannot see the, yeah, there you go. Subscribe to Vedantu Pro now, and you click on this link. There it opens. You can watch how the pro subscription account looks like. What do you get? 2-year plan, not 1 year, 2-year plan. Topic wise short courses like micro courses, book wise courses, KVPY courses, CBSE, everything covered under one roof. You don't have to go anywhere extra. Revision of the chapters after 11th, after 12th, mock tests, and all the other courses includes Olympiads, everything free of cost. Now there are 3 versions. One is the light, one is the classic, one is the plus. What's the difference, guys? See, you get all these things in all the 3 packages, like live classes, recordings, notes, test syllabus, the Tattva module, assignments, all these things. Doubt solving inside the class also you will get. The only thing that is different is the doubt solving on the mobile app. That's what you get in the classic version and the plus version. And if you want a personal mentor, then you go for the plus version. Now, for those of you who are hesitant, so why should I pay 74,000 or whatever, 67,000 rupees for 2 years? Sir, you are charging a lot. Instead, I will pay 5 lakh rupees at an offline coaching institute, which will only give me JEE course. Well, you can do that. Yeah, you can pay 5 lakh rupees or 4 lakh rupees for 2 years with no guarantee that your rank is going to improve or you're not going to get trained for other courses. So it's fine. I mean, you don't want to pay that. But I would say just give it a thought by just applying it for at least 1 month. Just try it out for 1 month, 5,000 rupees. If you don't like it, it's okay, don't continue. But try and do this, at least try it out for 1 month. And by the way, you also have EMI options where you don't have to pay all the amount, you just have to pay small amounts like this one. And remember, the coupon code is SHHPRO. Only when you apply the coupon code, you get, yes, you get the discount. Yep, you will get the discount. Keep that in mind. Okay, so that's my coupon code SHHPRO, and for the crash course people, it is SHCC. That's my coupon code. So see you guys. Thank you very much. Oh, Kavya, you will be getting the homework question again in the PDF. Well, the homework questions were this one. This is one of the homework question, and this is the second homework question. Yeah, this is the second homework question. Okay, don't worry, you can always replay the session and you can take a pause and you can watch it. Okay, thank you guys very much for joining in tonight. Thank you. Now get ready for Friday because it's going to be an advanced session plus Menti quiz. Prepare really hard. I want to see who the winner is going to be. It's going to be a really tough fight for all you warriors. So let's battle it out on Friday and Saturday special session. Tomorrow another special session at 6 o'clock for all the 2021 aspirants and for the 12th standard students at 7:30. Okay, see you guys. Hasta la vista. This was Shreyas here, your master teacher for physics, and I was going live from Bangalore.